Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we have part 2 of Anthony X's Fraudit of the IRS building in San Jose. Now I know that most of us are just kind of over this Social Security, this IRS, places that are very clearly marked and designated for no filming or photography. But I don't want to take too much time. If you missed part 1, I'll leave a link here. Obviously, we're just about to start the escalation process. I know it's going to escalate. I know cops are being called. So let's get into the video.
Guys, this is still a Fourth Amendment violation when they check you like this. But, you know, we got to start somewhere. And even though he's going to tell the next person that comes in I can't record, we have to start somewhere. Fourth Amendment violation right there.
You are going to blur out our people inside, right? At least.
I gotta record it because I got to make sure you don't violate my rights when you're doing it.
I can't let you record in here.
So you see, here's the thing. I could easily turn my camera off and then you let me go in there for a few minutes, but it's still not really a victory in my eyes for me, because basically you're saying, well, I can only go in if it's for 3 minutes, or I can only go in if you turn the camera off, and then I'm just going to turn it back on. We know what I'm going to do after I go in. I'm going to turn on, you're going to follow me around. The thing is, I'm trying to make change. It shouldn't be that way. Like that lady that just walked in, if she wants to record and document her encounter here for her records, because maybe she has maybe she had a trauma injury, maybe she has a bad memory, maybe she wants to make sure she communicates it properly to a loved one.
Sure.
She has that right. What if her spouse, she's here for, probably going to be paying a lot of money in taxes.
Yeah.
That's what she's here to work out. But you're saying she can't record her encounter?
I know she can't.
Yeah, that's not true. So we're kind of getting nowhere here. We're going in loops.
I'm trying, man.
I was thinking about it, and I'm going to leave my camera on the whole time. We're going to just stay here until you close. If you're not in front of the door, I will walk in. If you physically try to stop me, I will defend myself.
Sure.
It's that simple.
Sure.
I won't physically start anything, but I will defend
you're cool.
myself. I don't want to get shot, brother.
I don't want to get hurt either, man. I also want to keep my job, and my job is to not
Your
allow
job?
any photos or videos inside. That's my job.
And again, though, if they gave you a job to say, I said, no, I don't know what nationality you are, but like if they said no black people, no Asian people, no white people, no Hawaiian people, no Samoan people.
That goes against my morals and ethics, man.
And tongue tag.
So I've seen this argument pop up a few more times, and it's usually followed with like, oh, a sign could say whites only or something along those lines that's completely out there. Obviously, that has happened in the past, but we're not talking about that right now. We're talking about simple policy and procedures that are generally accepted other than in frauditors' eyes. Now, obviously, this argument is just word salad, and he's going along with the script, anything he can do to get a reaction or to get his way. And again, it's baseless, means nothing.
But those are not constitutional laws.
Man, I wouldn't be about that, man.
But right now, you're on the same level, though. So it's not our Second or Third Amendment. It's our very First Amendment in our Constitution, the first one. Freedom of press is in that First Amendment on there. And right now, you're violating that right. You're violating that oath under that right.
Nobody's stopping you from being able to go in and report. There's nothing that says you can't go in, take notes on your encounter, come back out, and make a video about what you had just experienced. What they are saying is you can't go in there live. Your means of reporting this live interaction is not allowed. But that's not stopping you from actually being able to report the experience or your interaction inside past the security checkpoint.
Just doing my job. Hello, ma'am.
Hi.
How can I help you?
Your job isn't to violate the Constitution, brother.
How can I help you?
I want to see if I have a tax bill, and I kind of like confused. I want to see if it has set up the
Don't
system.
say anything private. You are being filmed by the press.
Oh, okay.
Do you have an appointment or anything?
No, did I need to make an appointment?
Generally, you need one. We do our best to help with walk-ins. There's probably not enough time right now.
They're extremely understaffed right now, just so you know.
If you want to make an appointment, the best way to do it is by calling this number. You're more than welcome to come in now, but it's probably not enough time. I just have to screen you for any weapons and explosives and all that. But that's the best thing to do.
Saying because I have a camera and I want to document my encounter peacefully, not bothering people, not harassing people, anywhere I'm legally, lawfully allowed to be in a public area, as long as it's not a restricted area. It's not a bathroom, someplace where there's an expectation of privacy, I'm allowed to record. And you right now are violating those rights.
Would you let me just go through my drill to screen you? Could you just put the phone in your pocket?
I can't do it now at this point. Threat of arrest, I will peacefully leave, but if it's not under threat of arrest, I will be going in there.
Hey, I'm having issues with my phone. Is there a number to see?
So you see this stuff, guys? Unconstitutional.
So in case you didn't notice that suspicious cut, now all of a sudden he's inside. I'm sure we're gonna find out in just a second.
Everyone here has a right to record.
Hey, sir, no photos, no videos inside.
How's it going, brother? Doing good, thanks.
Appreciate you. There's no photos, no videos inside. Federal property. Excuse me, sir, no photos, no videos inside. And I appreciate you not filming people.
No video recording, but they're 24-hour surveillance. Got cameras up there, up there.
We've talked about this in part 1, Anthony. Those videos do not go to YouTube. They are redacted before they ever see the light of day. Those are there for security purpose, not clout chasing content in clicks and views.
Hey,
Another
sir,
side.
No photos, no videos.
One up here, up there, up there, up
That is
there.
the rules here.
Up there, up there, up there, up there. Over here.
You're not allowed to film.
Sir, you're not allowed to film inside, no photos inside.
If she would have just
I'm
kept
asking
quiet,
you
I
to
wouldn't have
leave,
recorded you,
I
ma'am.
know, but
Sir,
you're like
please leave.
recording people.
Hey, I'm
You're not
sorry,
allowed to
ma'am.
record
It-
people.
It's actually the Constitution
I
law.
know.
And now here we are. I'm going to let this play out, keep the interruptions to a minimum. But, you know, obviously he recorded everybody going in there. He didn't blur anybody out. And he's not interested in trying to do anything the right way. He's here for the clicks and views.
No, but what about
sir,
we don't
please.
like it?
You don't
What
have-
about we don't like it?
Then don't get my attention.
No, but it's not okay that you're filming people
Sir, you're
without,
I wasn't filming you.
without permission.
Ah, sir, come on, help me out.
I
man.
wasn't filming you until you said something.
No, no, no.
Please don't- you
Since
can't
I've
film
been
in here.
standing there,
There's no
of
photo.
course.
There's
She's
no
being
video.
disruptive. Can you
I'll
86
talk to
her?
her, but please, there's no more photo, no more video.
She needs
I'm
to be
asking you
86.
Please leave.
You're too much
Sir, I am
drama. You're
asking
a
you to
grown
leave,
up
please.
man to be doing that.
Sir,
type
help
of
me out.
drama.
Why would you get my
There's no
attention if
photos,
you don't want to be
video.
recorded?
Okay, so then I'm right here,
sorry.
and you have the
Hey.
camera right here where
I
I'm
have a
at.
great
That's why
idea.
I'm telling
Sir,
you
sir,
not
sir,
to
sir.
fucking record
Please do
me.
not record.
Why don't next time you
people.
mind your own business?
I'm minding my business,
Call
but you're
police.
passing by with the camera.
All right, sir, I'm sorry. There's no photo, no video inside, especially of our people in here. Could you please leave? Sir, I'm asking you please to leave. Almost had it, man.
I almost had it, but she had to stir things up.
Nah, sir, you just can't film people. Appreciate it. Appreciate you leaving, sir. Thank you very much.
We get inside like for 10 minutes because this guy.
Did you leave anything in? Oh.
No, you were waiting 10 minutes because they wouldn't allow me to come
Sir,
in.
please don't film inside.
Well, now I gotta wait because he said they're calling the police, so I can't leave. Which the police don't have jurisdiction here on federal
I'm
property.
only calling them because you weren't leaving when I
I don't
asked
have
you
to leave. I
I
wasn't
get
causing
that,
it.
brother. I'm just doing my
I wasn't
job.
causing a disturbance.
You weren't leaving when I asked
I
you to
don't
leave.
have to leave.
I know.
You don't have authority to tell me
I
to
know.
leave public property.
Yes, he does. Every state has the statute and stipulation in there that if a qualified agent asks you to leave, you have to leave. If you don't leave, then there's the trespass statute that you will fall under. That's exactly what I suspect is about to happen. He was creating a disturbance. Obviously, as he got through, he kind of had to have talked his way, say, okay, I'm not going to record. Does it anyway. Obviously, he walked right through security, whipped it back out, and you could hear in the background the security agent say, hey, no filming, no filming. And then there was this little interaction with this customer. Obviously, he filmed everybody going in. He had no intention of blurring anybody's faces out. He was worried about making that little clip art baby because he thinks he's so cool. Again, they're here for the clicks and views. And I know this guy used to be a fan of yours, but because of the way you deal with people, he doesn't care about his viewers. This was actually a viewer of his, and he liked him. I guarantee after this interaction, he's going to think differently about how these people post these, YouTube videos up there.
I'm just doing my job.
No, you weren't doing your job. You weren't doing your job. Now you're escalating because you're saying you're doing your job and you weren't doing your job. You should have told her to mind her own business. He has a right to be in here. And make sure you make a mental note of it, that the only reason things escalated because she wanted to escalate things. No gracias. I even, as a courtesy, I went around to people. I made sure to keep them off. And she had to start saying stuff.
Yeah.
If you would have simply just told her, hey, you know what? He has a right to be here, instead of stirring the pot and acting like, oh, you can't be here. What time are you guys open until?
4:30.
4:30.
I am asking you to leave though, okay?
We're going to skip ahead. They just kind of go back and forth. It's the same crap we hear every 5 seconds.
Oh, I remember this guy. This was the guy that didn't like me in the post office. You're the guy that doesn't like me in the post office, huh? I remember you.
What's happening, man?
How you doing?
How you doing?
Good. I think this guy called the police too. Let me go see if their screen's on real quick. Vehicle 3713. And we got some more units rolling up on over here. How's it going, gentlemen?
Be careful walking in the street.
Appreciate you. Don't run with scissors. Don't piss in the wind. Don't eat yellow snow. I get it. Just a guy with a camera, brother. 4 armed men for a guy with a camera. Unreal. Vehicle 3430. Got 3728, license plate 1615483, 1510852. How's it going, brother?
How's it going, man?
Good, how are you? So we now have 5 officers, all for a guy with a camera. What's your name and badge, please?
Escalation is 5060.
Perfect. Your body cam's running?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Hey, brother, don't go back in there, okay?
Why not?
Because they asked you not to go back in.
Oh no, I have business to finish
All right,
there.
then go back in there.
I will.
Then go ahead.
Oh, I will.
Yeah, go ahead.
In my own leisure. Are you
Go ahead,
trust?
your own leisure. Go back in there.
Well, let me ask you this: are you trespassing me?
He doesn't want you in there filming.
No, my question is, am I being trespassed?
When you're filming, yes.
No, you can't do that. That's a
You
con.
can't, you can't be filming.
Do you have a
in there.
business card by any
He's asked
chance?
you nicely not
Do you have a
to
business
film.
card?
Okay.
You have a business card, and can I get your incident number, please? What's your name? Oh, you're gonna refuse, huh? What a tyrant! You'll be hearing from me. Where people took off. Can I get your name and badge number on a card with an incident number?
Yeah.
I'd appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
The other guys took off pretty quick. I just need to be able to have access to get a body cam footage here. And he didn't want to answer my question. Am I being trespassed from there? I'll take that as a no.
I don't think so.
All right, appreciate you. Just be nice if people respected our civil rights, our First Amendment, Constitution of the United States. Seems like some people enforce policies, not the actual law. These guys are doing good. They're giving me the incident number. Appreciate you.
Incident number and both of our badges on there.
Perfect.
Names and
And,
badges.
all right, take care. Drive safe, guys. Appreciate you.
So here's the situation. These cops actually don't have jurisdiction unless they're reporting to something like active. This would be more of the federal police. They would come down and deal with this kind of situation. But these guys were available. They're faster. And he said, You're not allowed in there filming. If you go back in there filming, you'll be trespassed. The other officers just weren't sure of the situation. He wasn't actually like trespassed from the building, but if he goes in there filming, that would be a new issue, right? That he's not allowed to be in there filming. That's plain and simple. They can't really, it doesn't seem like the security guard pushed it far enough to be trespassed. Because I think this guy, they skirt the system, right? They know, like, oh, if I just am not here when they show up, I'm in the vicinity, then I'm not really like running away, but I'm also not inside for them to actually trespass me because I did leave the premises. So they play this like little game to get around things. And then the cops leave and we're gonna see what he does next.
So let's do a quick victory lap, guys. Said I can't be in here. Well, I am gonna go in here. I guess I was right. I can be in here. So I'm gonna take off.
You're good, brother. Appreciate you
See
being
ya.
all cordial and everything.
Just do me a favor. All I ask, talk to your supervisors.
Yeah.
Try to correct this, man, because seriously, I know you're just doing your
Hey,
job.
bro, I'm bottom of the bottom.
I know.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
But I'm sure you guys have meetings, just talk to them, mention it to them. Let them know the best way to get rid of us, and I'll give you some friendly advice. Let us just do our thing and we'll be on our way. It'll make a boring video. You guys will look great and we'll be on our way fast.
No one wants to get rid of you guys, man. You keep doing what you're doing, man. But just remember, man, we're just doing our jobs. All the other guards, we're not trying to cause any problems with you.
Sir, I truly believe that you believe you're doing the right thing.
Appreciate it.
But like I said, it's still unconstitutional and you gotta set a limit. Like you said, you personally admitted you wouldn't say if someone was black or, Mexican or
Oh,
white.
No, that's a completely different thing.
No, it's a
That's
civil,
not
no,
compared.
because it's a civil right. It's a civil liberty.
Yeah.
And under the First Amendment, it's our civil right, freedom of press. That's a civil right.
So obviously, once again, he just goes in there and it's the same script, back and forth. They only know one thing. Try and deviate from the script once and they fall apart. Again, these arguments are baseless for the most part. He did not win. He ran. He came back after, now he's saying, oh, look, they left. I could be in here. No, you still cannot be in there filming. You're not changing anything. You're not press. You're not reporting. You're there for the clicks and views. This doesn't, it's got to stop. And they gave him way too much leeway. The cops obviously didn't want to deal with him. They took the quickest out they could, really. Again, there were so many suspicious cuts. We don't know how long they were actually there. It doesn't make sense. I think he snuck past the guard, or he told the guard that he wasn't going to film, did it anyway. Then he left as the cops were being called. Again, he cut that out too. Ultimately, all these frauditors just manipulate their way into getting what they want. They're not getting the punishments that they really deserve. Nobody wants to deal with them, and they keep getting away with it. Unless YouTube starts looking at this behavior as harassment and starts restricting these videos or demonetizing them, then this is not going to go away. This is going to escalate. Now, that's all I have for this video. If you liked it, leave a comment down below, subscribe to the channel, and until the next one, peace.